And welcome from the baby animals, Suze and Eddie.
Hi.
Hello there.
Viewers.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. How's the tour going?
It's going really well. It's kind of a couple of weeks into it now, back in Australia, and it's been great. It's starting to get into a groove now, so.
Yeah, I would have thought you'd be seeing them like pineapples now after the big tour across America.
Sing like what?
Something
like
about pineapples.
Yeah, you know, seeing the concerts well now. You'd be right into the groove. You've done so many gigs over the last few months.
Yeah, we have been, but coming from that, you know, we're in the support band situation that we were in for quite a long time, you know, since
You only
January.
get to do 40-minute sets, you
Right.
know, and now we're doing a full hour and a half show. So,
Yeah.
More flash pots.
Pardon?
More flash pots.
no, we don't use any flash pots.
Oh,
We
come on, Eddie.
wanted to. We got talked out of that one, but...
Next you'll be telling me you're not going to wear any more silver glitter high-heeled stuff. Come on.
No, that's definitely still in. That's got to stay.
Hey, speaking of silver glitter, what was Van Halen like to tour with?
Oh, they were really great. We had a brilliant time. Just, you know, they've just got a real, the same kind of attitude that we've got. You know, they're in a rock band. They just have fun with it.
Yeah.
They're pretty genuine people. They were great fun.
Wow, sensational. Eddie, what was it like to walk out in front of 14,500 people?
On occasions.
We had to push Eddie out.
Yeah, push me out.
Push him out.
Oh, really? Did you get very nervous in big crowds like that?
You get a little bit, you kind of, it sounds pretty awful, but you get used to it as well.
Yeah.
You know, because most of the time you can't see right to the back of the stadium unless they light the whole thing up.
Uh-huh.
And so we usually just see the first
You only see about 10 rows deep,
10
you know.
rows in and...
Not
You know,
exactly.
see them all sitting there.
But we had trouble getting on the stage on the last show, remember? When
Well,
they,
we had a
Van,
stage full of gaffer tape and newspaper. And
Van Halen covered the floor in gaffer upside down, and they quickly put us on stage, no lights, and as we walked on, our feet were sticking, and everyone was tripping over, and there was newspaper everywhere, and Eddie Van Halen, everyone was side stage laughing their heads off, you know, and we ended up starting half the songs. Dave and I were on the ground.
yeah,
trying to get back
on
up.
the floor.
But then again, that's how you recorded them, eh? For the debut album.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
What was that like, working with Mike Chapman?
Mike was really fun. You know, he was a bit of a commander, a bit of a you know, kind of a. He's a really good song man. You know, he's great with hooks and just getting a vibe happening in the studio, and he was really good fun.
And also trying to get the best performance out of the musician, you know,
And he's also
really good at
Australian
that.
as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, they're all good combinations. He really did have you lying backwards on the floor to play the instruments at one stage, didn't
He
he?
did do that at one stage.
Yeah.
Didn't that
Only because we
strike-
couldn't stand up anyway at that stage. You know.
Didn't it strike you as just a little on the weird side? Didn't you say to him, Mike, I think we're pushing the bounds of reality here?
There were probably things that were slightly weirder that he suggested we do, I think, as well.
Yeah. No, nothing's weird when you're doing a record, you know.
You got to try anything just
Yeah.
to get a bit of a vibe happening.
I bet.
Yeah.
Now, your first gig was at the Cardoma Cafe like 3 years ago, and since then, I mean, this tour, Van Halen, you played Wembley with Bryan Adams. Can you believe it's all happening so quickly?
We've had a bit of time to get used to we've been in this situation, you know, with the Van Halen thing and that. But we got used to that because, you know, you have to pretty much. But it's still, you know, we're still just totally, you know, every now and again you think, wow, it's going pretty well.
How was that? Oh, pretty well. What an understatement.
No, it's a bit stupid.
Oh, look, it's ridiculous. Just reading it. The album's triple platinum. I mean, you were #1 for 6 weeks. It's your debut album. You won 3 ARIAs. I want to
Really?
know which one of you sold your soul. Because someone had to have done a deal with
Our
the devil to
manager.
get this deal.
Our manager definitely sold his soul.
Yeah, but he put your names to the contract.
Which
can't be a bad
Yeah,
thing.
but we've got his name on our contract with him, so it's fair, you know.
What about the States? What was the Deep South like? Because I know that Waste of Time was banned in some for radio play in some of the states.
Was it?
So, what was banned?
Waste of time.
Waste of Time.
Oh, Waste of Time. Oh, there was a couple of stations, yeah, that they didn't want to. They didn't want to play it. There was a couple of stations actually in Australia, in Perth, that suggested that there was some kind of a devil worship connotation in it. It's actually about TV evangelism and the sickness that is TV evangelism.
So did
That's
you,
what
you know,
it's
like,
about.
did you still do the number live in the South?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's not a you know, the song has no kind of evil connotations at all.
I mean, everyone does their own interpretation, you know, of the lyrics, so
Yeah.
it's open for interpretation.
No, it's not open for interpretation. It's about TV evangelism.
But everyone does, everyone
Right,
like...
settle.
Hang on, I'll just punch you out.
Oh, look out, we're seeing it here, they're doing it. They don't tell you a lot, do they, Eddie? I'm getting this feeling.
No, I told you what that one was about.
Sorry, I'll just shut up and listen.
Now, what about Painless? Suze, you wrote that in 15 minutes. Is that true, or is that just the hype from
You
the
write that in
press
15
release?
minutes. Who told you that?
Oh, I told him about
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, it wasn't quite 15 minutes. It was one of those songs that was written fairly quickly, but it took another couple of weeks to polish it up.
What, to put the music and words to it?
To put the music and words to it, yeah.
Yeah.
To actually get the title took 2 weeks.
Well, that's right. Hey, look, guys, good luck for the rest of the tour. You're here and then New Zealand, then where?
Yeah, well, we go...
After New Zealand, we come
have
back,
you-
we do a couple of shows in Sydney, and then we have a long break.
not too long.
About a week, isn't it?
Yeah, a few days off. Do the next album.
That's great, Eddie. You're really good at this. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat to us. We'll see you later on.
All right, cheers.
Thanks,
Thank
Ricky.
you.
See you guys. And let's go out and have a look at the guys in action. This is the Baby Animals.